long-awaited new laws to crack down on Airbnb-style accommodation have been further delayed. It was due to go to Cabinet yesterday, Jonathan. It was dropped at the last minute. Now, the papers are kind of looking at a couple of factors behind this. One of them, apparently, there seems to be disagreement between the Department of Housing and Department of Enterprise over what was due to be presented by the respective ministers, James Brown and Peter Burke, and who was to bring the memo. Was the memo complete? There was also apparently pushback from Kerry ministers, Norma Foley and the Healy-Raes. Now, Jonathan, do you know what? I actually don't really care what the reason and why this didn't go to Cabinet. What I care about is it didn't go to Cabinet. This is one, like, this isn't a silver bullet. It isn't going to make things better all by itself, but it is one of a series of difficult decisions due to be made in the coming weeks that include the rent cap, whether or not to proceed with that. No, just let me make the point, Jonathan.
Difficult.
Just let me make the point. There's a few difficult decisions that need to be made. One is rent caps. The other is tax breaks, and this is one. This is one of those. And basically, we cannot afford the government to be playing constituency, parish pump politics with this. There's an urgency there that we haven't seen in recent months. The planning framework has taken 5 months to get to Cabinet. Get on with the job. No flapping, no politics. I'm sorry, this is bigger than Kerry. It is. And do what needs to be done, or we will not solve the housing prices and the government will pay the price at the next election.
The point I was trying to make was it's not a difficult decision at all. They should have made this decision a long time ago because it's one of the easiest ways you can return.
They couldn't make the decision, to be fair. The EU had stopped them making it. But now they can. Now the way is clear. Get on with the job.
Yeah, and the point that both Norma Foley, representing the town of Tralee, and Minister Healy-Raes, representing the town of Killarney, in their respective parts of their constituency, is that it's going to have a negative impact. I don't care about that. I mean, walking around Dublin, it is depressing to look down on the ground and see little key boxes that are tied on with locks onto poles because that means you can have access to an Airbnb property. We should be supporting hotels. We should be supporting bed and breakfast. We should not be supporting people who have second, third, fourth, fifth homes and are using them in Airbnb to make a substantial profit at a time when we have a property crisis. This would be one of the quickest ways to return property to the market, not just in Dublin, but right around the country. And the prevarication on it is inexcusable in my mind.
Yeah, let us know what you think. 087 1400 106 or text us on 52106 at a cost of 30 cents. Do you agree? The government saying they will bring it to Cabinet. It will be brought to Cabinet next week. Let's hope so. They need to get on with the job as far as
if they can work out who's doing what and what time they're due to do it at.